everyone. We are going through the game tutorial of Lockdown Bridges of Doom. The game time is 30 minutes. 2 to 4 players can play the games. The Earth is at peril. A deadly pathogen is sweeping across the world. Humanity's last hope are the frontline workers who risk everything to bridge people to safety. Who will be the hero of the lockdown? Game setup. Arrange the 12 districts in a grid of 3 rows by 4 columns in the center. This is the game map. Shuffle the pandemic cards, the infection cards and the lockdown cards separately. Keep them in separate decks beside the game map. Distribute 3 lockdown cards to each player. These are the player hand cards. Distribute 1 truck, 2 bridges and 5 bridge tokens of 1 color to each player. Players place their trucks on any district on the game map. There can be more than 1 player in a district. Give the player counter to the youngest player to start the game. Things to know. Game map. There are 12 districts in the game map. You can arrange them in a grid of 3 rows by 4 columns. They combine to form your playing area. Lockdown cards. There are 2 types of lockdown cards. Rescue cards and power cards. Rescue cards mention the number of localities in a district you can rescue. Power cards are the cards which allows you to perform special actions. Infection cards. Infection cards mention how many localities in the district have been infected. At the start of each round, a player will open the top card from the infection card deck and place it face up. It will list how many infection tokens need to be added in each district. Some infection cards have this sign. This means at the end of the round you will have to open a pandemic card. Pandemic cards. These cards bring an unexpected twist to the game. Bridge. A bridge connects 2 adjacent districts. They can only be connected vertically or horizontally. No 2 districts can be connected diagonally. You can either build a bridge or move one of your existing bridges by giving up your bridge token. All players only get 2 bridges throughout the game. 1 round of play. The player with a player token will open the top card from the infection card deck and place it face up. It will list how many infection tokens to be added in each district. Place the infection tokens as instructed. In each round, players must try to collect as many infection tokens as they can. Whenever a district has 4 or more tokens, it becomes a red zone. Place a red zone token on the district. Players will have to clear out all the infection tokens from the district for it to come out of the red zone. Once all the infection tokens have been cleared, remove the red zone token from the district. On your turn, you can place a new bridge by spending 1 bridge token, or move one of your bridges already placed by spending 1 bridge token. You can place or move only 1 bridge per turn unless you have a power card. Move to another district which is connected by bridges to where you are at present. To move, you can either use your own bridges or opponent bridges that are already placed. Rescue infected localities within the district you have moved to or currently are at. You can only collect infection tokens from any one district per turn. You must play lockdown cards totaling to that exact number. Let's look at an example. You have gone to District B, which has 3 infected tokens in it. You have to give up either 1 Rescue 3 card or 1 Rescue 2 plus 1 Rescue 1 card to collect all the tokens. If you don't have the cards, then you can collect less than 3, but never more. So you have to give 1 Rescue 2 card to collect 2 tokens out of the 3 infected tokens. But you cannot give 2 Rescue 2 cards to collect the 3 infection tokens. Collect as many lockdown cards from the deck as you use up. If you use 1 card, you pick up only 1. If you used all 3, you pick up all 3 cards. Your turn will be in the following order. Turn begins. Place or move your bridges. Move to another location using your own or other existing bridges. Collect infected tokens from any one district by giving up rescue cards. Pick up the same number of cards as you played. Turn ends. The turn then moves on to the next player clockwise. Whenever you have 5 infection tokens, collect a cluster badge in exchange for these 5 infection tokens. You can play a power card at any time during your turn. The power cards in the lockdown card deck are: give up a bridge token and move an opponent's bridge. Give up a bridge token and use both your bridges. Use as any number. Make all opponents give up one infection token they have collected. After all the players have played their turn, the round ends. If the infection card open in this round has this symbol on it, then open a pandemic card. Perform the instructions as mentioned on the card. Players then count the red zones in the game. If it equals a certain number, the game ends. The number depends on the number of players playing the game. So, for 2-player game ends if the red zone equals 4. For 3-player game ends if the red zone equals 3. For a 4-player game, the game ends if a red zone equals 1. The turns move clockwise. Pass the player counter to the next player so that you know who starts the round. The game ends if the number of red zones has breached a allowed limit, or 8 rounds of infection cards have been played. Then all players count the number of infection tokens or cluster badges they have collected. For 1 infection token, you gain 1 point. For 1 cluster badge, you gain 5 points. The player with the highest points wins. Thank you.